Up until yesterday, this piece of plumbing had been installed in the roof drainage system for this house in San Francisco, and the effect of this was to send all of the rainwater from the roof down into the sewer system. And of course, we're living in the middle of a severe drought in a place that is basically a desert climate, so this is a totally absurd thing to be going on in San Francisco, and yet I think it's a fairly common thing. I replaced it with this piece of plumbing. You can see the expansion joints, which made it fairly easy to remove. This is a long street elbow, a 90-degree elbow, and then what else you see is that I took a soda bottle basically and cut it and attached it with some cable ties in order to shoot the water further out from the house. In the not too distant future, I may add some more piping to this that makes it really more defined flow down into the garden area. Here you see where this particular thing flows. It flows down the side of the house and back to the back of the house. And here's a little quick shot of where it flows back toward the garden area. Here's where it continues to flow back towards the garden area. Now, I guess technically, in a sense, this is not a water harvesting system because there is no tank and there will never be a tank, but I think it is a water harvesting system because the water that flows back here will be soaking into the ground. You know, it will be there for the trees in this yard, and there's quite a few of those. This whole yard has a number of trees in it that all get thirsty. And what I expect to happen is that for most of the year, this is not going to have deep watering for the trees. The most important point is that this rainwater is coming from a house that has a footprint of about 1,000 square feet. And if you do the math, you will see that every time it rains an inch out here, we'll get 600 gallons of water running off this roof. California or San Francisco gets an average of about 20 inches of rain a year, so 600 times 20 is as much as 12,000 gallons of water a year coming off this small roof and being stored in the soil for this house to use as far as plants are concerned, and also to benefit the whole neighborhood.